All right, take two. What's up, VOD Squad?
We're back on the air.
Um, yeah.
Had a
So,
little loss of power, but we're fine.
Witch Doctor of Sparta? This guy doesn't look very Spartan to me.
Looks like a moth.
Ah. Yeah, I'll do Witch of the Black Forest.
Yay! More monsters in the equip deck.
Well, I'm not going to equip them with anything. They're just going to die, and then I can go get this guy.
Okay. I'm better than nothing.
Let's see. Send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Add one equip spell from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Alright, fair enough. I don't need this.
So, why don't you give everyone your quick review of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, since you've been watching that recently?
So Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is
It's a
does
little different.
it does a lot of stuff better.
I do kind of like the concept of a dueling academy. It kind of adds more agency to the we have to duel type thing.
Yeah.
And I like how it's all very basic knowledge that, yeah, of course duel monsters connect with a spirit world. Duh.
Right. They don't
Rather
do.
than it's like, oh, obscure, nobody will believe us, type thing.
Yeah. They don't do any of the like pretending or like trying to hide that magic is real. I always hated that where like every show felt like there was some great need to pretend that magic isn't real. So that you could think that, oh, this is the same world that we're living in or something. I always thought it was so painful to watch them like try to be like, oh, they lose their memories of stuff because of the memory losing academy. It's like, why? It's like, well, there'd be panic. It's like, I don't know, dude. There's like,
I think that you'd win that war. You have magic.
I don't see it because it's like there's tons of horrible stuff going on in the world, and people are just like, well, it's not right in front of me right now, so it's fine. So like, I don't know why all of a sudden people would be super concerned.
To some extent, the idea of magic being secret, because then you don't have to like rewrite history for the past however many years, with magic now being included.
I mean, because like there's plenty of there's plenty of magic in like history and stuff. Like there are historical stories that we know of that we don't have a non-magic version for. So it's almost easier to just say magic is real than to try and figure out what actually happened in the Trojan War, for example. Because like in the history books, the only history that we have written of it is like, and then Zeus came down and destroyed the battalion over there. So it's like, great. So yeah, if you get this guy in your opening hand.
Wow, I've never seen you play as Jaden Yuki before.
Yeah, some weird side campaign.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I wonder how hard it is to play against Yugi Moto. So I do like that. They do a couple stuff better, a couple things better. So a big problem with like any Japanese anything is like romance is real like weird. Like
do you think Duelist Academy will have better luck with romances?
So they acknowledge it exists. Like they acknowledge crushes exist, and they imply that Alexis has a crush on Jaden, and then they also imply that like maybe the Cyber Dragon guy also likes Alexis, and like they spend a lot of time together, and Jaden's kind of retarded, so he can't.
High
like,
school.
Oh, if
There
I
you go. I don't know. They had crushes in the original Yu-Gi-Oh. They just don't conclude any of them. And that's kind of like the problem with a lot of anime, especially anime made for kids. It's just not concluding romance because they think it'll like ruin it somehow.
Because a big part of what people are watching for is the tension of the romance continuing.
The chase.
But that is a weakness. I think that is a sign of a bad writer if you need that to keep people interested.
Oh, of course.
Just get another one of these, I guess.
Wow. A good hand. You actually have 3 monsters.
It's a bad hand, as it turns out.
Uh-huh.
I don't have the stuff I need to...
You need very specific things to equip.
I need anything to equip. This reduces my attack by 1,000. It's not really that great when your attack is 500. This doesn't actually really help me, does it? That was a big fuck up, yeah. Well, I guess I can just do this. And then I can attack directly. So I can just avoid that guy. I can do it a couple times. Then he'll die, and then I can use this guy to bring back the Eclipse, I guess? Or maybe this card, I forget what it does. I think it's like 4 cards you need. Yeah. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX it does some stuff better. It's much less afraid of having fantastical concepts.
It's anti-gambling, which is crazy.
That is nice, yeah.
That is a huge spin from the first series.
But it's not good, I don't think.
That's fair. It does seem to be very directionless.
Alright, here we go. Now this thing, I've always wanted to use this card. I have this card in real life, and I was always like, oh, that's such a ridiculous card, I want to use it. Equip to a monster that has 1,000 points or less. Increase the attack of the monster by 2,500. When it battles... Oh, okay. So it has to fight something that's much stronger for this to work. It has to be 2,500 in order for it to... in order for it to function. We'll see.
Still can't use it.
Get rid of one of these. And no, I'll keep that. I don't... Yeah, I'll toss this guy. I'll go out on a limb and do that.
Oh well. Then you won't get to see his midriff.
Yeah. See what I get here.
Having rough luck over there?
No, I'm just like thinking what I could use.
Alright.
Sending... Okay, so... toss out this and this. Oh, I can't use this? Oh, I already summoned. Okay, got it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do this, actually. Instead of equipping this guy, I'll resurrect this guy, because then that'll be another equip card equipped to him, so he'll get one more attack. And then I'll do this, which I believe doubles their attack when they're in combat with someone. And then I'll use Mage Power. Wait, what happened? Why did it go away?
Game on, get your game on. Oh, you better play a card.
No. Don't do that. Bad. I don't know.
Yeah, I do kind of dig the opening, but at the same time, listening to it over and over again is like the worst.
Alright. Just stop this. Yeah. So I kind of like some stuff about GX. It like having they sort of make dual monsters make more sense in the world as something that is important that people would care about, but they don't do that good a job at it. Kind of want to make Buster Rancher work, but it kind of doesn't. So.
Right. You would need to like prep to bring out Buster Rancher.
Yeah, well, they could just have a really strong creature right in the beginning, and then that would help, but like later on, it doesn't.
If it needs to be like 2,500, you would have to like sacrifice to probably put that out, or
No.
something equipped already.
Yeah. If your opponent, you have to equip it to something weak, and then if your opponent has a strong card, then it'll give you 2,500 more points.
Oh, gotcha. How strong?
What? 2,500 exactly. Oh, what the fuck? Target one face a monster on the field. Equip it with all equipped cards on the field. If any of those equipped cards are now equipped to an incorrect target, destroy that equipped card. Oh, so he did that and then blocked. I got it.
Well, graceful charity.
I guess.
Next time.
Let's see. I think this one card just undoes an equip deck. Yeah, I don't think I have anything in my deck that would like counter that. No, I don't have anything that would like destroy all, like reset the board or whatever. Yeah, no, I think that is just like it's like chain lightning for like a token deck in Magic, which is like, yeah, all right. It's just like some sideboard thing you could put in to just invalidate a deck. Oh. Let's see. Try out the Fling deck.
The Fling deck. Have I seen this one before?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
It's one of those decks where they're just going to keep on asking if I want to do this or that. Alright. So this guy and everyone who has the same effect is banned. They're not limited, they're just you can't use anything that has the effect you contribute one monster to do X. Defense position. And then it's gonna make me go over to the left side of the screen to click yes, and then the right side to click defense position. Yes. Defense position. No one would ever put them in attack position. Yes.
Unless they're psychos. Give them 3 horns and a unicorn.
Okay. So. Cannon Soldier. Which I think I had. I think I have this card somewhere.
Is that direct damage to their life points?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So you just keep on loading in Karibos into the cannon?
It's like a turtle cannon all over again.
Yep.
Very nice.
Jesus Christ. Keep on terrifying me because you can select that.
Free 63 is first in the chat.
Congratulations. Congratulations again. This is a tricky card. Neither player takes damage, but your creatures can still get destroyed. So this is actually probably something I should put in the sideboard. Or just take out completely. Yeah, Swords of Revealing Light. Oh!
Oh, double swords!
How the tables have turned! No.
Very nice.
No. No. Okay. Activate Scapegoat. So it's essentially just loading the cannon.
That's nice, they're automatically in defense position.
Oh, that is so nice, isn't it?
They know.
And we just take all the little fuzzballs and load them into the cannon soldier's cannon and shoot them at him. So it's like a quick 2,000 for a Scapegoat card. Just keep on blasting.
And then I start blast.
A quick 2,000, a very slow 2,000, I would say.
That's fair. Hey, bud. Hey, you want to come hang out? Hey, you want to come hang out with us cool kids? Oh. Oh, he's
So you
so
can't
valuable.
summon when you use Scapegoat, but you can set. So then you could just take it and stick that in the cannon too. And Sangan doesn't have to die in combat. It's just like if it goes from the field to the graveyard.
Right.
So then you could just get more stuff.
Very nice. Good boy.
This guy's nice because it lets you draw a card. So I guess I'll grab him. And you tribute him. So they counting turns as like... Oh, they are. So turns are fucked up. So turns are per... They're not... It's like global. So this is turn 7, but it's not really turn 7. This would be... This is like turn 3 or like half of turn 4 or something.
Complicated. Who's your favorite character in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX so far?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Koala Man.
No, I hate that character. There were so many like stupid, goofy characters that I just like stopped watching when I was younger.
Just tuning them out.
So yeah, you tribute him, then you get to draw another card, and then I'll be safe for another couple turns if I need it.
My favorite's Kaiba Man.
Oh, I should have set that card. Fuck me. But hey, I could use this to draw a card at least. Forgot about that. Sweet. Get another 2 cards.
Titties.
Okay. What did you say? Did you say titties?
I just wanted to test how badly you were tuning me out.
Yeah.
Aw. You're so cute.
So this, like the cost of Pot of Extravagance is banishing stuff from your fusion deck, but this this deck doesn't really do that, so...
Yeah. And that's a good idea.
So this one's kind of interesting. This guy doesn't really work like I thought he would, but still set him. No. Use this guy.
Hell yeah, lands.
And then just use this thing. So this thing's pretty cool. I could see a lot of decks using this. During your main phase, you can special summon. You cannot special summon monsters. During your end phase. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it won't work now, but. You can summon 2 tokens a turn with it.
That is quite useful.
Oh no, I don't want to activate that. Yeah, I can't use that. Oh, I need another swords out. Better do that.
You can do nothing while I just fire sheep at you. Just like bopping off of his head like bop.
Yeah, there's so many decks where it's just like, oh, I'll just use Swords of Revealing Light and then do whatever. And then there's Nightmare Steel Cage, which is like the same thing. Like if you just have a deck that's all spells and stuff.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. So this card just pops you out 2 tributes every turn. You can use. Don't have the puppy cam today,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That is a shame. Well, just so you guys know, the Gurgi is being quite cute.
Yes.
He is loving the couch. And we're loving watching him on the couch. Isn't humanity so nice that we get, like, personal pleasure in just spoiling a cute animal? Just, like, making Gurgi happy makes us all happy. Oh, you get a text. Stretching.
Oh, that's so sweet. Our happy story for the end of the stream is just he's just
Yeah, stay
elaborating on.
tuned for the happy story. Something recently that happened. We'll get to share it with all of you to make you feel better before we leave, but not quite yet. You have to stick around or watch the VOD. Either way.
Or if you're already watching the VOD, you can fast forward
Haha!
and smite us.
Joey Wheeler. Is that your Exodia deck?
Yeah, this is... I don't think... It's obviously not as effective as you could probably make it. But, yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, that looks about right. A bunch of graceful charities.
I don't know how to make the vampires work. I just threw them all in, and I was like, oh, I'll figure this out at some point. But... So this is...
They look pretty cool, I guess.
I know, right?
It's sick art.
This is Vampire Vamp.
It's very clearly, like, not the same Yu-Gi-Oh artist, but...
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Also, the Cosmo art was so good.
The Cosmo art was good. I really like the Cosmo.
It seems like it's all one artist, too, to make it all consistent.
That would help, for sure.
This is really nice. Like,
Yeah, I love that.
I put this in, and then I read what it
So
did, because I was like, this is cool.
Can we get a poster of just the art, please?
I know, right? Well, that's how you sell mouse pads and shit. Or not mouse pads, sorry. Play mats. But everyone always uses them as a mouse pad.
It's basically how Magic the Gathering has sold all their cards. Just by pretty art.
Yeah. Because people will buy the cards for the nice art. But most people use playmats as mouse pads to the point where you got a mouse pad with your computer that is a playmat, right? Like, essentially that's a playmat for playing, like, Magic or something, but it's just like...
Isn't though? Because it's tiny.
Well, I don't know. Oh, is it not, like, super big?
It's not as big as yours.
Okay, yeah, but...
I mean...
They-
I would assume that people who game on the computer would want a big mouse pad
Mhm.
because they want a lot of room to move around.
Yeah, they have a lot of, like, really big mouse pads, just, I guess, because people want that. Because they're buying other peripherals for, like, card games to use, so it just makes sense they would jump on it. But yeah, all the art for this was, like, super pretty.
Yeah, it's
You know-
really nice.
If you're on a computer game, I feel like they should make the art even bigger. When you're, like, instead of writing it in plain text, they should just have the card be gigantic so you could read the whole thing. And then you can see the nice big art.
Well, I still would have been a huge fan if they did the hologram thing and went balls to the wall. But I guess if you have, like, a gazillion cards
Yeah.
in one game, it's not really doable. Still.
Yeah. So let's see if I can figure out vampires. So this one is, like, the strongest that I've seen. Look at that. So, I guess that is bigger. Yeah, I think that is bigger art.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate it even more when it's a little bigger.
wait a second. When this card or a vampire is summoned? Goddamn. Okay, so you can. Uh, yeah, so you can just take a card that your opponent has, and then turn it into an equip card, and then gain attack power equal to its power.
Oh man, her wings are see-through.
Fancy.
Very fancy.
They must have done quite the effect on Photoshop to do that.
Mesh wings, because she's got vampire.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can you equip multiple things to this guy? This gal? Can target. Oh yeah, you can. It's the combined attack of all cards equipped to. Okay. So this is fucking strong, right? It's just removal and buffing this guy up.
And it looks pretty.
And it looks pretty. Very important. I had this card. This is the only vampire card that I recognized, but I saw it in the show, and then I was like, oh man, maybe I should make a vampire deck in this game.
Oh, this is like zombie? Oh, I guess they're all
All of
zombies,
them are called
yeah.
zombies.
It makes sense because
Yeah.
it's like undead, so I get
Right.
it.
But they should have picked undead as the creature type, but
Yeah, instead of zombie.
they're stuck with zombie. So and they don't want to add more creature types to Yu-Gi-Oh for whatever reason. All the other complicated stuff they have. Too many creature types they don't want.
That's how it goes, I guess.
Yeah, anyway, I forget working on this, I guess. Oh yeah, I was thinking. So I made this thingy, and I'm sure it's not terribly good, but it is kind of fun to use. I don't really understand it very well, but like, yeah, let's fight Bandit Keith with her. Our
Which deck?
Arthurian Legend deck.
Oh, okay.
So it looks like XYZ monsters are just fusions that you.
You get easier?
Yeah, you don't need a polymerization for, it seems like.
This seems kind of cheap.
Yeah.
Like, if I were playing with a classic deck and someone was just, like, pulling out the XYZ shit, I would be a little bit miffed.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going first, looks like.
Man, so many glorious cards.
Yes.
Yes,
So, Noble Knight Brothers can only attack if there's exactly 3 Noble Knight cards, and when you summon them, you can special summon another guy that's also a Noble Knight, and I have one. And then this guy. What do you mean there's no monster I can special summon? This guy, if you equip him with stuff, then he.
Fusion deck is flashing.
Yeah, so I could do an XYZ guy, I guess.
Oh.
Or Torrigus. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I don't know. It does this like weird like hacking the main frame. Like I don't know.
Enhance.
I'll put him in the special extra zone. Yeah. I guess I'll put this down.
Buff 'em up.
I don't know, what does he do when you equip him with stuff?
Hopefully good things.
I don't know. Looks like you can detach someone from him. And when I did that, it just put it in the graveyard, so I don't know. Well, fuck me, huh?
Oof.
Yeah.
That was definitely.
Well, Yeah, I mean that's why you don't. It's like the old thing. Like don't give up all your creatures for one big thing.
Yeah, it wasn't even that big.
They make it so tempting, like it was glowing and stuff.
I know, right?
I should have known it was a foolish decision. All right, here we go. I remember I played this game of Magic at my college, and it was a liberal arts college, and the guy was like, they were, it was a 2v2, and the people we're playing against had like way more stuff, right? Their board was so like full of stuff, and yeah, I was like, and I was like, this card is special summon. You can normal summon. Okay. What happens if I give him stuff? If you control a noble arm spell, you can special summon this card from your hand. Oh, that's it? That's all you do? If you play this guy while you already have something else that's already working for you, you can get more stuff?
Oh boy.
Alright.
Noble arms of destiny. So many swords and so many stones. I love them.
Let's just put it all on this guy, see what happens. And then this doesn't give any like attack boost, does it? Fuck me. This just lets you attack directly. Okay, well.
Yeah. Direct attacks are nice.
Oh, I didn't pay the yeah. Okay, well. Nice.
Wow.
So this one is like can't be destroyed like once per turn or something. So I get to keep my guy and then I get to pull out a bunch of other guys. So I guess that's nice. Anyway. Whew. Yeah, special summon them both. Hell yeah. So anyway, when I tell people the story, they get like, they sometimes get like very anxious just imagining themselves in the situation. But it was like, I was playing with this girl, and like, you know, trying to impress her with my magic playing abilities. Not really. But I was just like, but I was like, we're like losing, right? Right. She's got some dog shit retarded deck, like. Just the worst fucking cards you've ever heard of. Just so fucking bad.
I can imagine.
Just like, it was the worst fucking it's the worst fucking deck imaginable. It was a goddamn nightmare. It was all white cards and no mana ramp, no nothing, and it was like, you know, they would just wait until they had enough lands on the field, and it was just like, you know, just, and they would have like a 5-drop 3/3 elephant, and it would with no effects, and they would be waiting till turn 5 to drop it, and then they would play me, or they'd see me play, and then they would think like, oh, so I had this big green deck where I put like way over 60 cards. I still have it, but I think at the time it was like 240 or something like that. It was like, you know, just like a ridiculous amount of, it's like a whole, one of those fat pack boxes. It's a whole fat pack box just stuffed with cards. Is the deck,
bit, yeah.
right? So it's a huge, and I have there. It also looks bigger than it is. So like 200 cards or something looks like enormous, right? Because it was in Dragon Shields, which is like the big, super thick shield card sleeves. So it looked, it looked huge, and so they would look at that, and then I would beat them, and then they would think
More
that
cards is better.
yeah, more cards is better, and so they would put more cards, and I was like, did you rebalance your lands? And they're like, and they were like the kind of person where if you tried to tell them any information, they would take it the wrong way 100% of the time because they had a big insecurity about their intelligence, and so they would always have like an issue. They would take it as far, to quote 12-ounce mouse, like it's old like.
I remember.
Yeah, to quote 12-ounce mouse, they would take it as far the wrong way up their ass as they could, no matter what you said. So I was like, "Did you rebalance your lands?" And they wouldn't even like admit to not knowing what I meant, like, but I could tell they didn't know. And then they would just put more cards, and so their deck had like 80 cards in there, and they had the same amount of lands, which was probably not the right amount of lands. It should be like 20 lands if you have a 60-card deck, something like that. I don't know. Like, people get away with 16 lands when they're real styling and they have the right kind of like cards and stuff. But generally, like 24 lands is like a safe bet for a beginner deck. So anyway, I don't know how many lands they had, but not enough. And it's just all white cards. It's like dog shit, horrible deck. And so we're losing, right? Because it's just me. And then I'm like, don't worry, I can stall for a couple turns because I have like this card or that card, right? So I could put out more blockers, more chump blockers is what it's called. Because in Magic you have to designate a blocker, not designate an attacker. So someone attacks you, and then it's up to the defender to choose how much damage they want to take versus how many creatures they want to sacrifice to stay alive, and et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Oh, I can't use any of these. Oh, I'm in the battle phase? I don't remember what's going on this turn. Oh, can I attack with something? Oh, what's your problem? You can't attack.
Are you in the battle phase?
I think I am, yeah.
Okay.
When this you cannot attack while you have any cards in your hand. Got it. And then you can only attack if you have exactly 3 Noble Knight monsters. Let me guess. You're not a Noble Knight. All right.
Alrighty then.
Cool. Everybody's got these conditions and shit. So I'm like saying like, oh, I can stall or whatever, and they're like,
takes it the wrong way.
Yeah, yeah, of course. But she was just like pissed, like she was like annoyed at me for only having an ability to stall or something, and it's like, dude, you can't just like start off winning the game. Like, I don't know, like it's
like, why can't you just win for me?
It's just fucking.
Why are you stalling?
This card, a special summon you can send from your deck to the graveyard. During your other player turns, you can target and equip stuff. Okay, so I can reshuffle my equips, but you don't do anything. You don't do anything, and you don't do anything. Fuck both of you. This is awful.
Turning against your noble deck?
Well, I don't know. Thank you. Whatever you're doing.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck are
Why?
you doing?
Why?
Alright. I guess it puts them in a good position. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Once per turn I can banish this or him to summon an XYZ monster? Is that not right? During your turn, except the turn this is sent to the graveyard, you can banish this from the graveyard. Oh, okay. So, let's put you in defense position, get ready for you to die. So that you can...
Get ready to meet your brothers in arms.
Yeah, let's do this. So anyway, yeah, they're pissed about like me stalling or whatever. They're trying to make us not lose. But we're screwed, right? And then the opponent, they play a board wipe, For no fucking reason, right? Like, they're gonna win.
They just don't go.
Like, we don't have anything, you know? And I was like, unless I draw into something strong, it's kind of, we're fucked, right?
Yeah, heart of the cards. Whew.
I was like, well, we'll be fine for like 3 turns because I can crack this or crack that to make more chump blockers, and I can play this or something. But essentially, we're just like slowing the bleeding. Like, there's nothing that will make us win. They're gonna and their stuff was pumping too. It was getting stronger and stronger. So they had no trample, so it wasn't a big problem. But it was like, you know, every turn they're adding counters and whatever the fuck. So this was the Ravnica block, the return to Ravnica. Or no. Yeah, I think it was. And so there's Proliferate was like a thing. And, whatever. Anyway, they board wipe. And in Magic, it's much more... equipped with a... Okay, so if you get equipped... Sure. Oh, did they, like, choose not to destroy this guy? Yeah, I guess I just passed a whole turn and they didn't murder me. Okay. Now, you need a Noble Arms card to be good, right? So, whatever the fuck this piece of shit card does. Have at it. And then you can do a thing. Okay, so I can select a Noble Arms card from my deck. Oh, sorry, now you're a Noble Arms card? Awesome.
Oh, wow.
What a piece of shit. Queen of Noble Arms. You can attach it. Okay, okay.
Queen of the Year. That's cute.
Guinevere. And they don't have Lancelot, as far as I can tell, so that's nice. It's like, Lancelot is like a French character that was written into Arthurian legend. And they're like, oh yeah, and then he fucks Guinevere, ha 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 ha. Like, just being like a piece of shit to British people in their mythology.
Guinevere is a pretty name.
I agree. Slightly... This one's the good one, right? You can gain 500 every turn. Oh, if you remember Guardian Iatos, for whatever reason.
I do.
From the show, yeah.
Yeah.
So... You know, I feel like I'm pretty close to not having any cards in my hand, so... Oh, I select 3. Okay, yeah, you know what? Leave it up to the AI, whichever one they think is... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this deck. So they play Phyrexian Rebirth, which wipes the board and then creates a token that is equal to the number of creatures that was destroyed. It dropped their DPS dramatically, right? But when a creature comes out in that, you can't immediately attack, so they didn't just win, right? So... yeah. Oh, could I have XYZ'd? Yes, I'll activate the effect of a card. What am I activating?
I'll activate anything, please. Give me something.
Oh, I can exile this, right? You can banish this card from your graveyard, except the turns sent to the graveyard. Yeah, sure. Okay, summon one Noble Knight with a different name from the cards you control or in your graveyard. Sure. What can I get? Oh, I thought that was... okay. Alright. Oh, this guy's good, right? I can target...
That's cool.
One face-up monster your opponent can destroy and draw a card. Wait, I can target one Noble Arms equipped spell equipped to this card, and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Destroy them. Oh, okay. Destroy both the equipped card and this. Got it. Then draw a card. Then he can't attack. Can only use it once per turn. Okay, so some kind of removal. That seems good. I think I misread that because I have multiple in my deck and I don't think it's that good. Noble Knight, Paradur. This card becomes dark if you equip it. Noble Knight Gwalchavad. Yes. It's Noble Knight. Okay. If you equip it, it's an effect monster, sure. Okay. So you can res people at the cost of Noble Arms cards. Fuck, let's get Palinor, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, has he come to the field? Oh, cool. Sure. I don't know if that was the smartest option for me. Sure, yeah, alright. I guess I deserve that. Putting a terrible card out in attack position. Alright. This is a shit card.
Boards. Boars? Is that how you... Board? For a second I thought it said boards. Bars. Boardsy, boardsy.
Okay, I can't XYZ stuff. What is this? I can... One set card. I'll use one per turn. Okay. Fine, fine. I think it's attack directly. Alright, so you can let me search for stuff that might be useful? Oh, okay, so I select a certain number. Try that, I guess. See what he picks. Great. Okay. Let's put you into defense position. And let's see what triggers on death. Anyway, he destroys... Anyway, to recap, playing a match, totally fucked, playing this awful bitch, and the opposing side has tons and tons of creatures. I'm talking about how we can stall. Stupid bitch is like, and then they go, and they straight up, no joke, board wipe, even though they're winning.
Even though there's no reason.
And then they get a token that's like... oh, you know why we're losing? We're losing because I'm playing with like a new deck. I just like made a fun deck, whatever, like Ravnica cards.
God forbid you have fun.
Yeah. So, and then her deck is worthless, of course. So, summon. So they summon their Phyrexian Rebirth token thing, and then I'm like, what on earth are you fucking doing? And I'm like reading Phyrexian Rebirth and like whatever, and then they're like doing stuff, and I'm like, whoa, 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 what are you doing with the board? Like, what are you changing? Where are you moving? And they're like, oh, I proliferated this. I was like, no, you didn't. You have to... Here's how it works, dude. You say, I'm going to cast this, and then I say I let it resolve, because I could counterspell it, and then it comes into play, and then there's a second... There's all these... There's state changes to playing a card. I'm like, fucking... absolutely not. And then I just played a removal card, like a 6-drop removal card, like fuck my ass, like terrible card. But it was like, well, if you're gonna, why? So if you're gonna play a card, okay, so proliferate lets you double a token, right? So they're like, aha, I had 2 Phyrexian tokens, we're so powerful. But I was like, fuck that. I was like, I removed it. I exiled it from the game. And I was like, why would I let you do that? Like, what on earth? I was like, I was so confused. Like, why would you? I was just like, it doesn't even have trample, so it's just like. I mean, not that it's a terrible idea at all times to use Phyrexian Rebirth, but it's just like such a wild like move to make. And I wasn't like making fun of him or anything. I was like, well, no, of course I'm gonna remove it. And then they started fucking crying. We're in college.
The person who you're playing against started crying?
Yeah.
Because you removed it?
Because I destroyed the card they were trying to like double.
Oh my god.
And it's like, it's just really fucking annoying.
Oh
and then
my God.
and then I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I wasn't polite about it at all. I was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, I was like,
this is a guy?
Yeah. I was like,
oh my God.
What are you doing? I was like, what are you doing? Why are you getting upset? Like, what did you think was gonna happen? You're playing Magic and you played a big creature. What the fuck? And then the girl I'm playing was like, you're such an asshole. And I was like,
what?
I was like, we're gonna lose.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl.
It's like, you're mad that we're losing, you're mad that we're winning. And it's like, it's not even like I could play any more.
She just was like already mad at you and then just took advantage of some other guy being upset.
It's just like,
She'd just be like, time to attack.
it's just like, mad no matter what.
Yeah.
What can I activate? What do you want me to activate? Tell me, boy. What is it? What? Activate the effect of a card. Oh, it wants me to.
Stuck in a well.
Sure, I'll activate it just for you, so you shut the fuck up about it. Yeah, alright. Let's go get some other card I can't play from my deck. Special summon from my deck. Okay, what do you do? When this card becomes... Okay, if it's equipped, he becomes evil. Got it. And then if he's evil, but he's not going to be equipped, so it doesn't matter. Okay, everybody becomes evil when they get a noble arm. I don't know, what was that shit? Okay. Well, I control another one. I cannot attack. Okay, if a noble arm. Okay. I kind of feel like I shouldn't have done this. But I guess here we are. Alright, you have high defense. We'll put you in defense mode. Alright. Bandit Keith is like destroying me. Oh, thank God. Yeah, whatever you do in the graveyard, I'm sure it's good. Select a monster to equip. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do that. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Oh, you bitch. Okay, cool. Target and Noble. Okay, so it's removal based on stuff. Okay, I think the most important thing is that I Harpy Feather Duster. Because they've got all sorts of bullshit that I don't need to deal with. Okay, thank you. Now. Okay. I'll summon you. You know what? Fuck that card. But yeah, that was just like the most.
Yeah, that sounds like the most bizarre situation to be in.
I should tell. You know what? I should tell that story as a video. It's kind of a good story.
Yeah. It's a shame that the Magic community wouldn't have had a thicker skin in that scenario.
Well, this is. I mean, we're at
Magic
a.
community and Drew, at least. Your opponent drew cards. Activate the fact that. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, so excavate I think is scry in this game. Yeah, looks like it. Then are you gonna let me reorder these? Select the card you want to add from your deck to your hand. A field card. You can activate each of these effects up to once per turn. Okay, send one Noble Knight from your deck to your graveyard. 6 or more, special summon a Noble Knight monster from your hand, and then you can equip one Noble Knight from your hand to that monster. 9 or more target Noble Knight from your other hand. Yeah, sure, Knights of the Round Table. That sounds fun. Let's put this in my hand. This is so fun.
In the order of your choice. Okay, so first card, Pot of Greed. Yeah, that sounds right. And then the order doesn't really matter. After that.
Hey, Pot of Greed. Now we can draw a bazillion cards.
So this guy's like a nightmare now. He just can't die.
Good.
Well, now I want him to die because he's clogging up my whole board with bullshit. Alright. No. Hey, look at that.
Hey, that's interesting.
During your end phase, you can activate an effect based on the number of Noble Knight cards with different names in your graveyard and or under control. Oh, okay, so I'm going to have a lot of this stuff. Yeah, let's do Pot of Greed, I guess.
See if you have any good cards in your deck, huh?
Mill myself before I can... No, don't change. Just stop. Shut up. Okay, so you can... Noble Knight monster, you can... Could Queen of Noble Arms, once per turn, the equipped creature gains range attack. Light. If it would be destroyed, you can destroy this card instead. Okay. So, not a really great card, but... Not compared to that.
United we stand.
Well, fuck it. I'll put this on Horseman. No, shut up. No. Oh, I must have one of those in my graveyard, right?
Tragically, I have a feeling that this isn't that good of a deck.
As I was warned, it seems like a lot of them conflict with each other, and so you kind of have to like pick and choose.
Right. Rather than them all working together in sync.
Yeah. Oh boy. I was like, hopefully that's not a face-up blast sphere, but it is. A lot of reading involved with this.
Yeah, that's Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right. Oh, I summoned one. Okay. 1900. You're in. Yeah. Attack. Let's do it. I put like one of everybody except for some of the people that I like thought were better than they are. Oh, I can attack.
It's funny your experience playing Yu-Gi-Oh! People were like scared you were gonna take their rarest card or something.
Oh, yeah.
No, I won't take your card. Just your soul!
Yeah, I'll activate the effects of the round table. What do we got? Choice 1. Choice 2, I need 6 or more. I don't have 6 or more. 9 or more. Oh, okay. Hey, I can special summon from your... No, okay, I don't have one in my hand. Got it. I don't have 12. Alright. 9 or more. Target Noble Knight and add them to your hand. Sure. Who am I getting? Can I play this guy like normally? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, I'll activate the effect again. Fuck yeah. Send the Noble Knight from your deck to your graveyard. Fucking sure. This guy. Fuck you. Get in the graveyard. I'm surprised I don't have 12. Oh my god, can I... Fuck my ass. Okay. Yeah. Please tell me I can...
No.
What?
Okay. Whatever. Does he have a good effect?
No. I'm just hoping it'll destroy all these fucking equip cards.
That's it.
Oh, thank God. Ah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. What do you do? Sure. Yeah.
Yes, brother.
Select the card to equip to the monster. Yeah. I can select up to 3 cards? Fuck yeah. Alright. And then... Oh, no, not that one. This one has the prettiest art, but it's the worst. What do you do? Can attack directly. Yeah, okay. That'll win me the game.
Hell yeah, man.
Sure. Yeah, that guy. Oh no! What do you do? Oh no! Get the fuck out of here. Clarent. If it's destroyed and sent to the group, you target. No, what is this? Yeah, whatever. Sure, man. Alright. I think I'm double stacking effects, so there's gonna be like no target for some stuff. Some random shit is gonna like fail. Yeah, okay. So this one you gain 500, right? And then this one you pay 500.
What did it say you got an achievement for?
Just
Longest duel in history.
so rude. All right, here we go. Happy ending. Gonna equip Artorias with his wife. Guinevere. And then
Oh.
battle phase, attack directly,
Well,
and
bam!
only 17 turns.
Oh boy. Ben and Keith, you are really strong. Took a lot to take you down, man.
Yeah. After Yugi burned alive in the warehouse because the duel took forever.
Boy.
Play this with my own Exodia deck. He then was tracked down by someone who has a super reasonable strategy for beating Yugimoto. Is just showing up with a real meta Exodia deck.
Yeah, right.
Second ago, so I can get more cards, right? I think. Let's see.
Got like a smoky effect.
Where?
Just when he was putting down the cards, it's just like very dramatic.
Alright, so this one you select a card in your deck and take it out of play. Right? Card and then it comes back. Okay, so I need the this guy. And then put you in. Oh god, what did I pick?
You picked an arm, didn't you?
Okay, so I'll get the head. Okay. Right arm, the head. Do you believe in the heart of the cards?
I do.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, I agree.
Cool. An extra leg. Okay. Play Pot of Greed.
Hey, more pie. Oh man.
Just the most scumbag.
Right.
All right.
Hell yeah, man.
We don't need the head because it's coming in.
Need that.
Which arm don't I need?
I think you put in the left one, so that you don't need the right one, I guess. Right on the Exodia side, I mean.
Wait. Show details. Oh, no, not show details on this.
Bad.
The other card.
I won't let you look in it. Oh wow.
Well, I'm in this menu. Okay, so which one was it?
Banish the first Exodia arm. The
This
one
one?
on the left.
This one?
Yeah. That one you don't need,
All right.
I think.
If you're sure. Let's see if you're right.
Whoops.
You. Some co-pilot I got here. All right.
There you go.
Now I don't need this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only need one swords, right? Maybe? Kinda. Do this swords. And then that'll be an end to my very long turn.
Yeah, right. Not suspicious at all. Just use like 3 pot of greens and 3 graceful charities and 1 charity.
I swear this is a legal deck. Oh, it's my turn. Alright.
That was quick. swear I'm not doing anything suspicious. You can trust me.
Okay, so both legs, and then the right arm should be over here, right? Right arm, yeah. So I just wait, and then everything comes in. I don't need to use another dimensional capsule. I'll just wait. And I'll get rid of... Oh, I should have. I thought I had to get rid of 2. Should get rid of the capsule. There it is.
And I win. Man, they did a much better job with this animation than with the blue eyes.
And that's what happened in the show. He took Yugi's soul, and then that's it.
That's how it goes, yeah.
All right, it looks like that was the last one.
And Yugi's like, oh no, Exodia! No one's been able to summon to him except me! No!
Yeah, I think that's what's supposed to... So the heart of the cards in this one... Solomon, his name is? Let's try the story deck, see what it's like.
Sure. Talk to the hand. No, it is kind of funny how, like, they framed the first episode where, like, Kaiba is the quote-unquote villain. He, like, challenged his grandpa to a duel, wagering the Blue Eyes card. He agreed. He lost. So Kaiba got the Blue Eyes card, and he could do whatever he wanted with it, so he ripped it up. And then they're like, you bastard! But I mean, at least he didn't take your grandpa's soul.
Right. Yeah. As it would turn out, there would be far worse things.
It's like, you know
So-
what? Maybe your grandpa shouldn't gamble.
So is this an... Yeah, I mean... So is this an Exodia stall deck I'm playing? Like, what am I looking at? Because he won in the show by getting Exodia.
Yeah, but he has a bunch of other random cards. Yeah, I guess Swords of Light makes sense, right? Unless you wanted to...
I don't need anything on the field.
I have Karibo.
Yes, I would like to. Aha! Karibo! Wow.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Alright, Kaiba, why don't you sit down? Sit down and
buddy.
wait over there.
All you need is a pot of brood. And 3 graceful charities.
Oh my god, Heart of the Underdog. That's a clever idea for an Exodia stall deck.
Yeah, not bad.
Draw an Exodia piece, you just keep on drawing.
Draw monster card.
He's gonna Mystical Space Typhoon and fuck me up, or... Fucking garbage equip card, or effect cards.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't go back once you've decided that you want to play a card. It's just like other effects. Other effects you can cancel, but not that.
Yeah.
But I think this is actually
The way to go.
whatever. I guess I'm doing it.
Hey. Well then. Saying that.
I'll let you get an effect card or just any card, yeah.
Showing me your Exodia head, huh?
I wonder what you're gonna do. Oh, I just need the right leg. I would like to activate the heart of the underdog. Holy shit. Come on.
Please.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, why don't you go hang out, buddy? Why don't you lay down?
Hey, Gergie. Using ancient rules on
So happy.
that thing.
Yeah. I'm so happy you have someone to pet you late at night.
Man, it's a rough life. It's a 5-star monster, 1800.
That's good. Licky, licky. Licky, licky. Is that what you do?
Nah, I've got an equally shitty
Dang it.
5-star. See what his trap card is.
Oh no. Whatever will you do now that you can't attack with that monster?
Oh yeah, activate the
Hell
heart of
yeah.
the underdog. Here we go. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's activated again. Woo!
Oh, monster cardo! Okay.
It almost makes sense to have Rude Kaiser in here. Just say, oh, you can't change it to defense
Beaver
position.
warrior. Do you have to be in a different phase to
It-
change it into defense?
So having a random 5-star actually does make sense if you have Sangan, so
oh,
you
you
can
know what?
sacrifice them.
It might be part of the shadow chain, whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Do I just throw out Swords Revealing Light
You could.
just to not have to discard, or am I really worried about discarding Beaver Warrior? Goodbye, Beaver Warrior.
Man, there goes the blue eyes.
And he's gonna hit my shadow chained
Yeah.
Rude Kaiser over here.
Yes. It's gonna be pretty painful, but you'll be okay.
Alright.
Monster Reborn!
So if you summon pieces of Exodia, it doesn't work, right? You have to reveal it.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's see. So Sangan is... Oh, it's just a monster. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Can I... I can. I could Monster Reborn another Sangan. Oh, I don't need another Sangan. I just need him to pick the right one to destroy. And then I win. Yugi boy. Or Kaiba boy. I think it'd be more funny if... Wouldn't it make more sense if Pegasus's whole strategy with his deck was just scumbag, like, Exodia? Yeah, Heart of the Underdog. Let's go. Woo!
Oh.
I don't wanna play more cards that would distract him from what will make me win. But oh, I can set cards. Hey, check that out. I can keep them out of my hand. I guess that's the point of setting.
It will keep asking you if you want to activate it, though.
Fuck my ass. I'll just hold on right click. I don't want to activate shit.
No.
Actually, no. If he attacks Sangan, I do. How'd you know? Filthy cheater.
Sergeant Salamander's in the chat.
Hey!
Hello. What's up? We're playing more Yu-Gi-Oh!
Just in time for an honorable victory. Just like Yugi's grandfather would have wanted.
Yeah, we're playing with the story deck.
This is actually the story deck. I'm not...
Win.
The music for this game is very, very Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, it really has that vibe.
It's pretty good, though. I like it.
Oh, you can give me your expertise, Mr. Salamander, on my dredge deck. Where is it?
Every time I read Tard, I just...
So this is what I threw together, but I think removed from play is different from banished, right? So this is no good. Because it wouldn't let me use these, so I don't think... I think I have to banish stuff. Does this... Yeah, banished isn't the same thing, right?
I guess not.
Pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure Chaos Greed, like, wouldn't work. Okay, so there's, like...
Eater millions.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
This card is currently banished. This wouldn't work. I don't know why this wouldn't activate. I think this has to be like... No, I mean, is removed from play different from banished? Yeah, the banishment must be face up. That's what I thought. So this is no good, right? Because this pot of whatever the fuck is like... Banished monsters. So this doesn't even work, right? It has to be face up, so it's like...
Not
extra
worth it.
deck. Alright, what's this? Banish face down. Yeah, so this is no good. So I gotta look for bullshit that banishes. Well, let's look at the pots. Yeah, let's look at pots. See what we got.
Some good pot right there.
Excavate. So that's scrying, I think. Okay, yeah. Put one of them into your hand. Shelter rest back in your deck. So that's like fine. Put one of those in. What are you? Oh no, graveyard. Don't need it. And then what was this? So he's fire. So okay, yeah, this is no good, right? Not gonna have stuff in my graveyard. Yeah, you suck. Get out of here. Go home. Golden homunculus. All right.
Oh, is that from the
Yes, Sergeant.
GX storyline?
I was watching. Oh fuck yeah! All right. Oh, but I had the tribute for him. So like, magic logic says I should have like
Tribute cards.
twice as many non-tribute as tribute guys, right? But then the other stuff that but if I tribute Sangan, I'm good to go, right? Maybe. Oh, he's light?
Had some sheep in there.
Oh, you know what I could do? It's like called like a proton or something like that. No, it's not proton. It's like, was it photon? Yeah, I do have proton blast in my American Steel deck. This one. Summon 2 photon tokens. And then they contribute light monsters. So that'd be light, right? Probably. Yeah. And even if it can't be used with that, it's still a good stall. So there's that. And then I'm not worried about stuff being in my grave. Yeah, remove from play is not the same, right? I thought it was the same, but no. It's not like I thought it was like an older wording of it. Yeah, remove from play, no good. Chaos. What the fuck are you? Banish. Yeah. Okay, sure. Let's see. What do we got in Banish land? Ooh. Banish. What do we got? I can't search for Banish face down, right? Because it would. Okay. So what do we got? It's funny art. Target 1 card in your opponent's card to banish it. Alright, so it's like some kind of sideboardy thing. Each time a monster is banished, place a chaos counter once per turn. You can before target 1 banished monster equal to the number of this card on the field sent to the graveyard. That doesn't help me because to target stuff it would have to be face up, right? No good. Okay, that's me paying life points to banish their stuff. No good. Oh, here comes the sneeze.
Bless you.
Ugh. Excuse me.
Okay.
Pay half your life points if you fusion summon a machine fusion this turn. You can banish monsters from your hand field in the graveyard. Interesting, but not. Yeah, there's gonna be a million banish cards, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's look. Dude, it's 7 colored fish, and he's so tiny.
Well, they're selling the fish.
Yeah. It's a hard life. After Alexandrite Dragon came out, no one wanted him. Just trade him in.
I eat rainbow-colored fish for breakfast.
One of my favorite things to do in a pinch is feed my whole extra deck to Eater of Millions, which pumps Gren and Homunculus. How does he... does he have an ability that does that? Ah, okay. So you can special summon him that way. Got Stromberg in here. And what is this? Discard 1 card and target 1 of your banished monsters. Okay, but it has to be face up to be targeted. Okay. Ninja Masters. Probably not what I'm looking for. It's a bunch of chainsaw. Oh my god. This is like the ultimate like 5-year-old stuff. There's like battling construction equipment.
Oh my god.
Dude, can I make an Infinitrack deck? Hang on. Hang on. Dude, Infinitrack Tribal? Dude. This is so awesome. There's so many bizarre tribals in this deck. Wait a second, you have cannons? That's kind of cheating. What's the lore? I need to find the flavor text so I can know what the fuck is going on. Dude, there's so many amazing tribals. I found, there's like a combination of Redline and James Bond. Can recommend Redline, by the way. Oh no, why did I type that in?
Redline is solid fun.
So it's like some James Bond mixed with like whatever. They're agents of Spiral, and they all have the swirly shit in their hair. Like she's got the swirly like tornado thing. Incredible. And then there's all these like Arthurian legend cards. We got like Artorigus and there it is. Gwynethar, the Queen. Way better than what Magic did. And then I also found oh yeah, this. It's suspiciously Straw Man and Tin Can, suspiciously looking like C-3PO and R2-D2. It's a combination of Wizard of Oz and Star Wars. We've got Dorothy mixed with Han Solo over here. We've got the I don't know, it's kind of disc shaped, so I'll say maybe Millennium Falcon kind of thing. And Darth Maul and Darth Vader and whatever. I mean, it kind of unironically feels like its own thing a little bit. Like, I'm kind of into it. I feel like you can sort of copy some stuff and create something beautiful in between. To be fair. All of these cards are super busted. So you start with this guy or any of the low-cost ones. So all of these guys, this guy, these guys, and these guys, anyone that you can play in one hand or without tribute, has the effect you can banish it and summon from your hand anything that's higher in stars than it. So you could just drop Tin Can and then immediately put out a 3,000 attack Dark Destroyer or this thing even. Then when this dies, you can search your deck for anything lower in stars and then put that in. So then you just go down from the 9-star guy to the 8-star guy to the 6 or whatever, or 7. And then every time they die, you just keep on going down.
You're right.
Only wish the Arthurian cards made for a better deck. Fair.
Yeah, tragically, we were trying to use them earlier.
I was just using it and I was like,
yeah.
What the fuck am I doing?
It is not the best.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not as good as the fucking Star Wars shit. This is busted trash. Like,
right.
Yeah.
I'd be into it if it did work, but, you know.
Yeah, just play this guy. Maybe I'll see Slifer.
Maybe.
Yeah, this, like, busted garbage is, like, absolutely wild. Yeah, whatever. One of the Arthurian equip cards is good. It's just you gain 500 every turn. 500 life. Mm-hmm. That's pretty decent, but... Oh, this is a weird hand, actually. I don't have anything to, like...
You got the triplets.
What she do is, like... Can't be destroyed if you activate it.
I mean, still solid first summon. 1900.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, like, no downside, essentially. Okay. I'm just gonna hold on right click to stop it from asking me all these goddamn questions. Oh, Nightmare Steel Cage. I see. No.
How meta of you.
Oh man, this is fucking aggressive. Let's put you out, I guess. What's your thing? You can pay like 500. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, no. What's your... Oh, I can banish you to summon like this or something. Yeah, that'd be retarded. Okay.
love these
Hold on to right click.
cards. They are super nice.
What the fuck is that name? Gizmek Orochi, the Serpentron Sky Dragon?
Serpentron.
What the fuck is that?
I want to see that.
Oh, man.
Actual scum activating Pot of Brood. Of course, Revival Jam.
Activate the effect of a card. No, I guess, what is he gonna suicide it against my... Oh, no, he's not.
Well, all I remember from the show is that it can't be destroyed in battle, so it just like constantly defends the life points.
You can pay 1,000 life points to bring it back.
Oh, that's way worse than in the anime.
Oh man, shaking in my boots.
Ah, no, please.
I guess I just have to wait till Nightmare Steel Cage ends. I don't have any, like, removal in my hand. No, shush.
Please, not the jam.
Tributing it? For... I don't remember this is coming out in
I have
this
no
show.
idea what that is. Must have been in the supplementary hentai.
Activate the effect of a card. No, it's not... No, I have so many. I don't need it. You can just die. It's fine. No. Only one monster can attack during each battle phase. That's interesting. Huh. That's an interesting like idea for a deck, is having like one guy you attack. Oh fucking Christ! Come on. So that's the lightsaber equip. Fucking Christ! All right. No. Okay. No. Yeah, okay, what is this? Apparent cannot select target. During battle between this attacking card and defense position. Got it, so like piercing would be what that is. But I can't attack it?
Nani?
Cannot select this card as an attack target while they control any spell or trap cards. Oh, okay, got it. So that means I just can't attack them, then? Oh, it asked me so many fucking questions. I forgot to put that into defense position.
Yeah, that's the worst part about like the constant messages, is that it really fucks with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just not do this. Just start over. It's fucking miserable.
Quite rainy outside.
Yeah, earlier when the stream started, the
Power
power
like,
went out,
flickered
yeah.
on and off, yeah.
I've got a story for you. I think I should make this into a video because it's fairly entertaining, I think. I was playing Magic at school. Shut up. I was playing Magic at school, and then I was playing. It was a 2v2. And I was playing with this miserable girl who was not good. And they had the kind of deck where it was just, yeah, I want to activate that effect. Literally just summons a copy of itself every standby phase.
Hell yeah. So good.
Um,
Hey, Quantum Weasel in the chat. Yay!
hey!
You guys have some battery backup for when the power goes out.
No.
No.
Activate the effect of Cosmo Dogfighter? Sure, what does it do? Oh, every standby phase? Not just my standby phase? Holy fuck!
Wow. You've got an army.
Oh, man.
Leave some room on the board for waifus, though.
Alright, well, I mean... if you insist. Oh, no. Oh, God. This fucking bitch is gonna ask me every 10 seconds if I want to activate her fucking ability.
No, man.
Oh, my God. Just kill myself with it. We don't have a battery backup, although my brother was thinking of getting me for my birthday a power strip that has like 10 minutes or something, just to
give you time to save your game file.
Yeah, or like if it's a flicker or something.
Yeah.
So many trap cards. And no mirror forces? Oh wow, this is going to be very close. Star Wars deck. We're doing much better this game.
Yeah, sometimes it really is just in the draw.
Yeah. I mean, his deck, I guess, is like just supposed to lock you down until you can get Slifer out. So anyway, I was playing a game with this girl, and she had this horrible deck. We were playing Magic, and oh my god, so many. I always read them because I'm like, oh no, is this important? It's like, no, never. Oh, can I play this? Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
Banishing monsters. From your hand you have to play to get the Death Star out.
Oh, I see. That's how they make it a little bit more complicated.
So she had the kind of deck where it was just all like it was a white deck, no mana ramp, and just like the most horrible cards you could possibly imagine.
Sounds like me.
No, not even close. It was so bad. It was like a 5-drop 3/3 elephant, vanilla elephant with no effects, and I was like, this is a bad card. And then she would take offense to it. Like there was no, and it was the kind of person where like there's no information you can give them that they wouldn't take offense to. They're always insecure about like someone feeling like they're smarter than them or something. Just the most miserable fucking person.
It's definitely most people in college. Hey, Never, what's up?
Hey, Never. So we're playing like a 2v2, and her deck is dog shit, right? And I'm playing with some like Return to Ravnica, like all the stuff from the new set. So it's like
brand new deck.
So it's all like bad stuff, right? Because it's none of the old cards that were kind of broken. You know, it's like kind of all the new stuff that's all kind of balanced, and it was like a standard deck. It was a deck that was legal and standard. And I just wanted to play with the new cards, and I made a deck. White green, right? So not a ton of like stuff. But they were playing with just whatever. And so they had a board full of stuff. They had tons of stuff out. And it was like, you know, stupid like stuff. It was like Heroes or something where it was pumping itself. So their board was very strong, but I had a bunch of chump blockers, and I had all these little cards that were like, play a chump blocker and then proliferate, or not proliferate, whatever it's called, or propagate or something, where you make another token. So I was like, just stalling, and I was like, oh, I could probably stall for another like 2 turns, so if we draw into something or whatever. And then she's mad, right? Because it's not just winning, and her deck is like absolute garbage. Like she does nothing.
She can't win, and she's expecting you to pull the extra weight.
And it's like one of those things where, John, you remember my huge fat green deck? It was, it was like, at the time it was like 200 something cards, maybe 240 or something, and it looks way, way bigger. It filled up a whole fat pack box, because it had dragon sleeves, which were very thick sleeves, so it was like real big, So, so this is this monster of a deck. So she sees that and is like, oh, so you have an advantage because you have more cards, and I'm like, no, that's not how it works. If you have less cards, you have the advantage. Because you get to the cards first. I just do this because it's fun, because I want more of a challenge, because I want to see a lot of variety, and because kind of all green decks are sort of similar to each other. Mana ramp plus big creature win. So then what do? I just cycle out all the big creatures that are slightly less good? It's like, why? So I could win more? It's like, I win enough. It's like, whatever. It's more exciting to get these cards I haven't seen in a long time, and it was like,
Right.
So I enjoy having a giant deck just because it's a fun deck, and it's no joke. Like, it was a very good deck, and like people would be upset, like they would be insulted that I would use it because they were like, "Oh, you should," because they think that I'm insulting them by using it. But it's like, no, I like the challenge of building around these like problems that it has. Anyway, so she would see that and just put more cards into her white deck with no mana ramp and big drop garbage creatures, 5-drop 3/3 vanilla elephants, and then they just it's just like fucking wait until turn 5 as though you'll just be alive. Like, I don't know. So fucking killing me. So then they would just put in more cards but not more lands, and I'd be like, did you balance your lands? And it'd be like, they'd be offended at that, right? Because they don't know what that means, and they're mad because they don't know things. So it was, it's a total nightmare. So anyway, we're playing and we're losing all the defensive. Then it goes to them, and then they board wipe for no fucking reason. Like, they're gonna win. Like, unless I draw into something crazy, they're gonna win. Unless I draw into my own board wipe, they're gonna win. So I was like, why did you what? And I'm like reading. It was Phyrexian Rebirth. I'm like reading the card. And then they're doing stuff, and I'm whoa, what are you playing? Like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I just did this. And I was like, no, just did this. That's not how the game works. You say, I'm casting this, and then I say, okay, I'll let it resolve. Because I could have counter spells or something. Like, that's not how you play. You can't just be like, like a quick draw cowboy, like throw the card down. So
try and stop me.
I'm like, out of your fucking mind? Like, I was like, they're gonna play some card to propagate the token, so copy the token. Sorry, Phyrexian Rebirth destroys all creatures on the board and creates a token that's equal to the that has strength equivalent to all the creatures that were destroyed. So quite strong, but doesn't have trample, so it's not really that big of a deal, and you can't attack with it the turn it comes out.
Yeah.
So it went to us. And then I had the removal card in my hand for a long time, but just no reason to use it because it wasn't going to save us. So I was holding on to it because it's also like a 6-drop banish target creature removal card. So I'm like, well, this is kind of trash. So then they play a card to propagate the token, and I'm like, well, no. In response, I'll destroy the token so you can't propagate it. So you can just make 2 birds instead. And then the guy just immediately he goes like, just really fucking annoying, and he starts to cry like an adult. This is college. I'm in college when he starts crying because of my skills in a
because he's playing the game.
Because literally playing the game. And then the fucking miserable bitch that I'm playing with is like, you're such an asshole. It's like, why? Like,
just let me win.
But I'm on her team.
Yeah, right.
Serpentron. Fucking what was that card from before? Oh shit. Backed up on that. Serpentron.
That is a brilliant name for a snake robot.
Oh fuck. Gizmek Orochi the Serpentron Skylasher.
Oh my god, that's such a long name.
Hold on, let me catch up on chat. I also have battery backup. It is. It's very smart. I think in the future I would like to have a battery backup. By the way,
Yeah.
I just don't know what to get. Because I don't want to have like something that's like lithium and can explode like in the house, if I can help it.
I think anything will explode.
Yeah, no, balancing lands is really important. I like every couple. I'll just like add cards to that big green deck, and I had a post-it note where I or not. I think I had like a sheet, like a folded up piece of paper where I counted how many lands were and the changes that I made to the lands and creatures. It was a very very carefully balanced deck. People look at it and think I'm retarded just because they don't know me and they think that I'm just like fucking around and I'm making a goofy deck, but. I really had like a math behind it, and I would sit the deck down and then draw a full hand, and then look at it and think the ratio of cards I would get, and then I'd and I'd draw through the whole deck to see what it would look like if I drew any hand from it, and I tried to make sure I had a certain amount of mana ramp cards, not just balancing lands, but balancing mana ramp. So I had a certain percentage of this and that, and I would change the numbers, and I'd do the math, and then I'd go through the deck and modify it and take stuff out and whatever to make whatever size at the biggest I could make it with like competent mana ramp. And really the limitation was how much good mana ramp cards I could use. And if you don't know Magic, mana ramp is so you play cards using a standardized like card. You can have as many of as you want in your deck. You can play one per turn. So mana ramp lets you play more than one, so you could play a bigger creature sooner in the game rather than just waiting like 7 turns and hoping no one kills you before you play a big creature. Or alternatively stalling until 7 turns, which is I think what you're supposed to do with white or blue or something. But green mana ramps, they try to speed it up. Because white has like Holy Day and stuff like that.
Right.
While this card is in your hand, you can banish 8 cards from the top of your deck face down, special summon this card. Yeah! Fucking get in here, Orochi. I'm gonna put 3 in here, because I know how to balance decks. Is he light? No, he's dark. Okay, so I can't use the photon thing for that. Starting to feel less... I could always put the dark version of the photon thing, but it's like slower. This thing doesn't make you wait until... Yeah. Cannot summon other monsters except for light monsters, but you could summon a light monster. So if you put this in your Blue Eyes deck, which I did, you can just drop it in that Blue Eyes. So, fun stuff. Let's see. Since I'm not worried about stuff in my graveyard, I guess I could just like throw in Graceful Charities to fill the gap. I got graceful dice over here if I want to build a deck like Joey. What's this restricted sign mean? I'm a too powerful of a duelist for this. Oh yeah, that stuff doesn't help. But yeah, then the other guy I was playing against, he was like, guys, you're literally mad at him for playing the game. It's very... It was just like so fucking stupid. If you're in college, you can't cry when you play a card game. I think if you're in high school, you can't cry if you're playing a card game. I think, in general, you probably shouldn't be crying if you're playing a card game. Oh, let's do the pro strat of just hitting tab and then seeing what the related cards are. When you take 3,000 damage or more battle damage for 1 attack, you can activate this card. Remove all monsters in each player's deck and graveyard from play? But wouldn't you just lose? So you'd have to avoid losing with another card, I guess. And then that would be your win condition. Interesting. This looks like Piccolo's, like, kids or something. So weird. Oh, okay. So remove from play different than... This guy's good. He banishes, right? Yeah. It's banish. Banish boy. Very good. What's like the other Sanguine cards? You do... Doesn't have to be dark? Cool. Let's put you in. Looks like we're all done. Oops. Let's see. Oh, you know what's actually, like, hard is... this guy. Playing against this fucking guy is nuts. Dredge, yeah. Yeah, there's so many stories from school about playing different people in Magic. So many bizarre people. No. 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 Are they trying to get me to... What card do they want me to use? Wait, seriously? I could just summon this during their turn? The fuck? What is this busted ass Serpentron the Sky Slasher? So he doesn't get boosted by cards being banished, but I have to do this at the start of my main phase. That's no fun, but yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, 6 cards. As many as possible. All my fusion cards. Banish them all. Shush. What do we... cannot be normal summons. It must be special summoned by banishing 5 or more cards from my hand field. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Banish all this shit. Oh, is it one at a time I'm doing this? Oh, fuck me. Alright. I had Labyrinth Tank, and I thought it looked cool, but I kind of feel like it was never good in any meta. I just picked, like, the silly or interesting-looking cards for my fusion deck. None of these will ever come into play. Oh, you want to see my fusion deck?
That's a good fusion deck. Can't wait to not summon any of this.
Isn't that already 5? Fuck right. How many? Oh, will it just do as many as... Oh, okay. Oopsies. I had to hit right click for it to just go into the field. Yeah, okay. My bad. Oh, fuck. I forgot to put down... That's okay. Alright. Let me put this down. Activate the effect of a card. No.
His name is Chaz.
Chaz Princeton.
That's
don't you forget.
It's not a very good Americanized name. I wonder...
Chaz? Well, Chaz is a normal name, kind of.
Not really. If I met someone named Chaz, I would feel bad for them. I wonder what his original name was. Let me see if I can look it up.
You know what? Let's, Okay, I had to banish cards, right? Oh, I have to banish from my... Oh, I can't banish from my deck. Can I not summon him then? Yeah, let's not do that. Summon this guy, though. Yeah. Who needs cards in the deck? Losers, that's who. Do I gain life for this? Yeah. Look at that shit.
His original name is June Manjome. Manjame. Yeah, I guess that's how you pronounce it. June Manjame.
Fuck. You. Alright. Well. Them's the breaks. This guy's deck is actually, like, really good. He has 3 Mirror Forces. He has, like, 3 Graceful Charities, Pot of Greed. They give you this deck to win with. Like, you're supposed to play with Bastion Masawa's deck. Oh my god, what do they want me to activate? Yeah, sure, what do you want?
I actually prefer the name June.
Sure, activate whatever the fuck's in here. What do you do? Special summon this card, banish.
He's got his little tongue out.
Oh, Gurgi's eating in his sleep.
It's one of the 2 things he likes doing.
Wow, he doesn't really like eating. He'll do it. He likes to lay on the couch and get pet.
Yeah.
Sure, what's your effect? I don't know, I don't want to read this. Uh-oh. That's a lot of cards. Yeah.
It's having tragic treat-induced dreams.
So much life. Yes, guys. A bunch of Graceful Charities. Yeah, it's fucking... This piece of shit. It's absolute monster. Oh, man. Is he just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, he is gonna do that, huh? Yeah, yeah. Okay, well... yeah. Can I can't... Oh, I can. I can summon this guy by sacrificing stuff, so I'll just put down some more Witches of the Black Forest and then hope that I get a chance to tribute summon him before I run out of cards in my deck.
Okay. You can keep streaming if you want, but I'm gonna go to bed. It's kinda late for me.
I was gonna go to the bathroom.
So you want me to stay here for a little bit until you come back?
That would be cool.
Okay.
Keep stream company.
I don't think
You know
I'll
what?
need that much company.
You could play for me. In fact, I don't know what's going on in this deck, and neither do you. So
I
makes you
don't
just
know
as
what's
qualified.
going on, yeah. That is correct.
Chat will guide you.
There are no cards to be added from your deck. Okay. There sure is a lot of things happening. Oh boy. Well, that's a thing. Oh god, look at how many cards you're already banished. Jeez. Hmm. You know what, let's just not worry about this right now. How do I even... It'll be fine. Alright, I think I lost.
It looks fine to me. You got this under control.
Oh yeah.
You
have 5 more cards left to draw from.
Draw cards? What am I, a nerd? Banish them. So wait, doesn't the Golden Castle Stromberg mean they can't attack me? Oh, just once per turn they die? Okay. Oh, they won't let me banish all the cards in my deck? It won't let me... Imagine if you draw a Grand Maju. Well, if I drew anything that... any kind of...
you don't have 10 cards at the top of your deck to banish.
During your standby phase. Well, if I get to my standby phase, that'll be a victory, I think. What about you? Banish 3 cards from the top of your deck?
I guess you could do that.
Let's play the Golden Castle Stromberg. Maybe they'll play an animation for me, huh? Oh, look at that. Fancy. All I can think when I see this castle's like tower is this is impossible to 3D print. It'll just not work. You need crenellations, not just for structural integrity and the ability to shoot down at your attackers, but because I cannot 3D print straight off of nothing. Okay, yeah, that's good. Hey, banish this stuff before Golden Castle Stromberg banishes it all. Huh? Hey, look at all that life. All right.
So how are you supposed to win?
I have no idea. I don't really know. I don't. Oh, I think I've lost. Yeah, but.
Yeah. I think so. You have one more card.
Wait, but don't I win now? Unless he has Mirror Force, I win. Grand Maju is going to be 16,000.
Oh my god!
This is exactly what John said. Is imagine if you drew.
Oh my god! Stronger than all the god cards.
Oh, the ad didn't want.
Obliterate! But if you draw your last card, though, you'll run out of cards.
But he only has 7,000 life points. I have 16,000 attack.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll beat up his fucking dinosaur, get Mirror Forest. Oh no, I win.
Yeah.
Woo! See, I had it all under control.
Yeah, of course. Literally, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Down to your last card, and then you draw the exact card you need.
Oh, I gotta show you, John. I gotta show you. So we were doing the secret campaign of Yu-Gi-Oh GX, where Kaiba's son, Blue Kaiba. See, this is his. This was Kaiba's wife, right? She has the white hair. So now Blue Kaiba, you can see his resemblance to his father right there. He has
Adam did himself in MS Paint, as you can tell. He did a really good job.
So last time we were playing through the GX storyline with Blue Kaiba. His full name is Blue Eyes White Dragon Kaiba, but he just goes by Blue because he wants to be more modest. But last time he got himself a girlfriend, and he went from Blue Kaiba to Kaiba Man.
Yes.
Which obviously
He
Trisha
grew out his hair.
Which you could probably tell was not done by me and MS Paint. Trisha made the hair white. But yeah, I think it takes a little more energy than I have to play through as Blue Kaiba. I think I'll probably just do just mess around with a couple other decks. So I made a couple decks that were interesting. The Cosmo thing is like probably the strongest just because it's busted. I haven't figured out vampires. I think my favorite is Gears, the Ancient Gears. I like this.
Gearhead.
Yeah. The Fling deck is kind of interesting, but yeah, this deck works on like just a few broken ass cards. So like if we play the
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay, okay.
Mwah.
Worthy of the belts on his arms.
You gotta earn those belts.
Are you gonna head out, John? I'm gonna play like maybe one or two more. Just want to show off the burn deck, or see if it works on this guy because he's got enough utility stuff that he might be fine. But there's like I had some of these cards back in the day, and I remember thinking like, oh, it'd be cool to make a whole deck that uses this. Yeah, this guy right here. Dark Snake Syndrome. So every turn, both of you take 200 damage, and then it doubles every turn. So this starting hand I got is perfect unless he, plays like Harpy Feather Duster or something. Basically, both of you take 200, and then this card is super strong. Every turn you add a counter, and then you can either gain 500 for each counter or do 300 damage. So next turn I could gain 1,000, and then so on and so on. It never ends. It doesn't like destroy itself or anything. And then this guy, whenever you deal damage, you deal an extra 300 damage. And then this guy just charges up and does a, increasing amount of damage depending on how many turns it is. But it's 1,000 per turn. This stays out. So, yeah. And then this, as long as you don't control any monsters, it's Swords of Revealing Light that just stays out. Yeah, this fucking guy and all his graceful charities. Can't even feel bad using this kind of deck against this guy. He's got such a stacked deck. So yeah, we both take 200. And then he takes another 300. And then I could gain 1,000, which I guess I'll do. Because you can play this. It's Swords of Revealing Light that just works as long as you don't have any creatures. But if he gets 5 or more cards in his hand, it'll destroy it. So I'll wait until I'm going to die to use that. I'll like spend my life points as a kind of currency. Could attribute something big, and not just that. It seems like this deck he has is like really strong, but I can't really tell. And he seems to get so many creatures out. Oh, there we go. I can use this for now. Another 300. Oh no, I'll use this first. Deals 500, then you heal for 500, which is... Are you gonna stick around for one more? See my ultra scumbag deck. I'll just deal 900, I guess. Yeah. And then another 300. And then put that out. That keeps both people from attacking, but I never attack with this deck, so it's okay. And then end phase. So like Harpy's Feather Duster would destroy me, but I don't think he has it. So now that's double to 800 for both of us. And then 300 for him because of the little burn enchantment he's got out, or I have out. And then I guess Wave Motion Cannon, crack that, and that's game. Oh, dump the cauldron on his head. Ta-da! That's why you sideboard Harpy's Feather Duster. Yeah, it was kind of a neat... I just remember that card. I was scrolling through and I saw it in the list, and I was like, oh, I remember this thingy. I remember thinking that I could do something with it, and then like read what it did, and I was like, oh, that's fun. Yeah. I want to make different elemental decks, but I haven't. I just saw the... Oopsies. the 2 tribute guys. They count as 2 tributes, like the Kaiser Seahorse for all the different elements. Oops. So, yeah, there's more stuff to do. I also made a Cyberstein deck. Just like, obviously none of these decks are like super up to snuff as like far as like what you actually want to build to be good, but yeah, messing around with the different things. I think next probably I'll build a spiral energy deck. There's all sorts of goofy tribals in this. Maybe I'll build a construction equipment deck. Who knows? Yeah. This is, I think, my favorite, though. I explained this before, but it's like every time you play a spell, you get counters, and then you can crack the counters to draw cards, or every time you play a spell, deal damage. Just like your front row of monsters just gains benefits from playing spells, and you play as many spells as you can. Logically, having a bunch of pot of greeds would make the most sense, but I was trying to play by like a more restricted deck list, not having yeah, this card I think I'm just gonna take out though. Doesn't really do anything for me. Trying to play with more restricted, like if it was banned I would just put 1 or something, but you know. Thinking I might mix stuff around a little bit. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I think I'm also gonna end the stream. I still haven't fixed the ending soon screen, so I guess we've got this. The what is this? Is this Seto? Oh yeah, okay. All right. There we go. Perfect. Oh, fuck! What did I move? There we go. Perfect ending screen. Kaiba and his blue eyes. As always, I like to end on like a happy story in case I talked about too much bummer stuff during the stream. I think I was pretty much okay. I think I was behaved. Waifu Eyes Dragon, correct. Yeah, that's very correct. And have a good night, Sergeant Salamander. Barrel behind the door. If a trap damage into the... Huh. You can look up barrel behind a door real quick. I think I was mostly okay with not being too much of a bummer this stream. But I do have a happy story anyway. My friend there, Sergeant Salamander, goes to a sushi place pretty often, and they noticed, and the owner gave them, him and his girlfriend, a gift, a handmade tea set, and it was like quite cute. Barrel. Oh fuck. Barrel behind the Wait, hold on, let me move this shit out of the way. Look at this fucking goofy ass bullshit. It's just like a ancient Egyptian magnum. What the fuck is that art? Okay, well, that's fantastic. Let's sideboard that for sure. Anyway, all right. Yeah, they gave him a tea set like as a gift to appreciate them for their support, and I thought that was like the sweetest shit ever. They were so nice. He sent me a picture of it, and it was really nice. It was like a handmade tea set that took 3 months to make. And Trisha awed so loud that it broke the sound barrier. when she saw it. It was quite nice. And as he said, when he likes the place a lot, and it's nice to know that his patronage meant as much to them as having a nice place to go get sushi was. So it was nice. Oh, you actually have a combo with Barrel Behind the Door? That is a cute card. It's a card effect, it has to be, right? It has to be inflict, yeah. It has to be inflict damage. You can't pay life and then switch it. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I got as far as happy stories. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. And join us again next time. I think next time I'll have a video for my channel. I think it's all done now, but I have to type in the description and stuff, and I'll do that later. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a great night.